Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're doing well as I always do. This is the preview of West Ham's second Europa League Group H game at home against KRC Genk at an 8 o'clock kickoff live on Thursday evening on BT Sport 2. As always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the icon that's up here, along with Admiral and Umbro, claret and blue track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts, so go check those out. Any purchases made through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly onto Iron Supporting Food Banks, the charity in the Newham area that are helping those in the Newham area that are reliant on food banks, quite frankly. So go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving between 5 and 15 quid depending on what you're purchasing in comparison to the club shop, and you'll be going to help those that are less well off than you and I, shall we say. Now, again, because it's the Europa League, it's very difficult to see who's going to be the officials, but even if we did know who they were, we wouldn't know who they were anyway, so it doesn't really matter on that side of things. It's quite interesting doing the bit of research about this club. Genk were formed in the summer of 1988 with the merger of Waterschei Thor, I think you pronounce that, with KFC Winterslag. It's spelt Winterslag, but I'm sure you pronounce it Winterslag, and they became KRC Genk. So that's not bad for a club that's only really been in existence for 23 years, coming up to 24 years as of this coming summer. Not bad, and you know, they've been all right. Genk have been a pretty damn good side, to be fair. Their preferred formation that they like to use is the defending and attacking variations of the standard 4-3-3. So, you know, like the 4-2-3-1, diamond formation, and all the rest of it. You know, they are pretty flexible from what I'm reading. So, just to give you a bit more of a background on how they were last season, Genk finished second in the Belgian Pro League, so qualified for Champions League football, but lost both legs against Shakhtar Donetsk in the qualifying stage, dropping down into the Europa League. And so far, with their Europa campaign, they've beaten Rapid Vienna 1-0 away. We beat them 2-0, and in the second, and they scored that goal in the 92nd minute, and a month ago now, and they lost against Dynamo Zagreb 3-0 at home 3 weeks ago. By the time this fixture comes around, and also by the time this is going to be live, of course. In the last game, they've averaged 61% possessions with 15 shots taken per game, just a 7% conversion rate, and 41% of their play per game has been down the right-hand side, 30% down the left. And as it always is with all games, as we keep saying, their highest action zones are in the middle third. As I keep saying, in the midfield, a game is won or lost. It always has been. It always will be. So again, it'll be from that point of view, it'll be very much like a Premier League game. We'll have attacks coming from us at all angles as usual, and I think it's going to be fun. I really do think it's going to be fun. Now, obviously, because this is a home game, I won't be doing the watch along for it, but I will do my final thoughts at full time. Well, once I get back from the game, I should say the full-time thoughts. Now, their last game in the league victory was just after our 1-0 victory over Everton on Sunday, when they played Sporting Charleroi, I think you pronounce that, but they lost it 2-0. So they're not exactly going to be really pumped for enthusiasm, but at the same point they might think, oh, it's West Ham, it's the Europa League, let's give us a blast. We've only won one, we've lost one, let's try and get something out of this. I said at the time when we did the Europa League draw that this is going to be a difficult game, and I genuinely think that they will do this. So this will be, according to transfermarket.co.uk, they have no players either suspended or injured, and their only goal scorer for them in Europa League has been the players, funny enough, that we've been heavily linked to over the last few transfer windows, known as Ebre Onuachu, I think you pronounce that. But they also signed former Chelsea under-23 centre forward Ike Ugbo, or Ugbo, Ugbo, I think it is, Ike Ugbo, who's made 6 appearances in the Pro League since his £3 million summer move and has scored 2 goals, so he could very likely be involved in this fixture. You know, personal London derby, blah, blah, blah. You know, he knows what West Ham's like, etc., etc. Now, over the last 4 weeks, we've had 2,500 views with only 622 people returning to view. That basically, it means we've basically had 922 unsubscribed viewers, yet over the last 4 weeks only 14 new subscribers. So guys, if you are genuinely enjoying the content, then by all means please do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get to know when new content is going up, and also you'll get to know when the excuse me, when the live broadcasts are going as well. Now, turning to West Ham, we picked up some injuries in the Everton game. Souček with a face injury, to say the least. How that's not a booking or a sending off, I don't know. It was absolutely intended. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, all right, the replays we saw at the time was slow motion, but there was absolutely no need for him to kick out his right foot the way that he did. Antonio looked burnt out once again, but Moyes seems to be quite upbeat, and we should expect to see both in this fixture in one way or another. And PremierInjuries.com, as of the time of this recording even shows me right, because they've put Souček as a 75% chance of returning for this fixture. It was also confirmed before the Everton game that Král had COVID, which I didn't read until after the game, and Moyes confirmed post-game interview that he's had his injections and is also isolating. So even though he's had his injections, I still think he's going to be isolating for the 10 days like it is standard. So I'm sure he'll miss this Europa League game, and maybe the Spurs game as well for that matter. We'll have to wait and see, and I'll keep you updated on that if and when anything changes when I do the preview that will be going up on Thursday evening, or Thursday afternoon I should say. Moyes has also confirmed that Noble had a grumbling hip injury, which is why he wasn't involved in the game against Everton. So I think he will sit this one out too, but you never know with Nobes. I mean, at the end of the day, for those that have been watching West Ham for a long time and were there and will remember back when we were down in the Championship under Allardyce, if I remember correctly, he had he had his appendix out on the Sunday and was back playing the home fixture the following Saturday. That's what Noble's like. I've got a funny feeling Noble will sit out for this, because obviously that was 10 years ago. He's a little bit older. We're all older now in terms of that, but I do genuinely think that Nobes is going to be in for this. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if he's on the bench. I wouldn't be at all surprised if he's in the starting 11, to be honest with you, because let's face it, guys, not only we've got Spurs on Sunday, then we've got the League Cup game on Wednesday against Man City, and then again we're playing away to Villa on Halloween. So a lot of games coming up in very short period of time, so I wouldn't be at all surprised if Moyes is still doing a little bit of tinkering here and there. Soufal is still on the injury list, but Johnson has proven himself once again when called into the starting 11 at right back, so we have absolutely no issues there. And obviously still Fredericks is still a doubt. So the defensive midfield position is a bit of a controversial one at the moment. But for me personally, I did kind of think that, I was remembering back what Moyes said a few weeks ago, that he said that he was happy to play Lanzini in a more dropped position, shall we say, sitting him further back, and almost on the verge of being Souček's replacement. So if Souček isn't playing in this game, I've made a few other little tinkers here and there, but basically this is the side that I think we'll be putting out against Genk.
Areola in goal, with a back four of Johnson, Diop, Zuma and Creswell. Lanzini and Rice in the defensive midfield positions, with Bowen, Fornals and Benrahma in midfield, with Antonio up front.
So guys, what do you think? As always, please put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Give me your predictions for it as well, for that matter. This is going live on Monday evening for the Patreons. If you want to support the channel and help me get better content, then by all means please do click the link in the description below about becoming a Patreon. It's really, really cheap. It costs less than £1 a month and up to less than £2 a month. It's a no-brainer. I know you guys enjoy this content, so please share this video if you like, and also like it if you've enjoyed it. Put your comments in the comment section below, and as I say, I will see you on Thursday afternoon, late evening, for the Spurs preview live on YouTube, but you'll see me twice on Thursday in actual fact, because as I say, I'll be doing the full-time thoughts video, and I'll also be doing the full-time thoughts video on Sunday as well. So go there, check us out on all over the social media as well, for that matter. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram as well, all with the same username, JPWHUTV, so go look it up. In the meantime, guys, look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon. All the best.